EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Landover. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Every team has been talking for weeks about the value of getting started fast in week one. And how about this? I mean, nearly a kickoff return touchdown to start the season. What a jolt that would have been.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. They'll go play action here with Williams. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Washington Commanders first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Washington.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Commanders 7, Cowboys nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. Get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
A short pass taken in by Warren. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack. And I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Man in motion, heading left.
30-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll air it out down the middle. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
In motion is Warren. Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
A gain of 16.
Allen to throw again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Ready to run.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Kalen Bullock was there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
For 3rd down, they go with Walker. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
And a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Third and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This is caught at the 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a rest.
He will do it himself. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Washington. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes this zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
team's ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Allen working from the pistol. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and the quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. The second down throw is incomplete.
I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. I don't think it was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Walker. Finding room at the 35. Kenneth Walker. And he is gone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Allen exiting the pocket right, taking off, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. To throw is Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And he's got an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
2nd and 5. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. He'll take off again. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll go right and find his running back. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50s. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A 31-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Vegas! What is up? Yeah.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. First and 10, and it's Allen. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll lead to a second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
What is up?
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Vegas!
They're going for it. Here's Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Walker. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, second down and goal.
Brings up
Hey,
second and goal.
volunteer.
Now Williams going to keep it himself. And he will take it in himself. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead.
Cowboys 10.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
2nd and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. I'll give on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From 31, here is 2nd and 4. Receiver in motion, headed left. Play action, it's Allen. Left side in the hands of London. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's in! Touchdown, Cowboys! That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. From the gun, here is Allen. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will go all the way. Isaac to Sloan. Touchdown, Washington. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field. to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by. Like we used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
At the 36-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dallas. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Commanders 35. Cowboys 25. Set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 35.
On second down, Walker. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one. good for a Commanders first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Watch out, watch out.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Ball on the
and
47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let it up.
Now Walker. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On the ground, it's Walker. Good running inside the 25. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Commander. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Cowboys 25.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's caught right side. It's London. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cowboys.
A gain of 12. First down.
To the air once more is Allen. Flushed to his left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. We'll try the right side this time. Finds an alley to the 35. And he will score again. Touchdown, Cowboys. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Makes the score. Commanders 42. Cowboys 32. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll drop to throw. Going for it all. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. The man left side, it's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To the air is Allen. A short pass taken in by Warren. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. A final shot now for Allen. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for 2. London brought in motion. Here we go. One final play. And he will bring it in for the 2-point conversion. Cutting into that lead from 11, now down to 9. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.